At Katie's house, she makes plans with Thorne by phone, and explains Bill will be taking Will. Bill arrives. Katie informs him it's time to reconnect with his son. They rehash how Bill thought Katie was screwing up her life, yet screwed up his own, pretty much burned it to the ground. Katie is glad he returned the Forrester shares and this mess with Steffi is over. He can now refocus on his son, starting tonight. Bill hisses, "While you're on your date?" Katie muses he sounds jealous. Talk turns to whether Bill's capable of change. Katie wants him to be a better role model for Will than he's been to Liam and Wyatt. Bill shares that he asked Liam for forgiveness, he lost his way. Katie says a lot of people have paid a price for what he's done, Will needs him. Bill observes that Katie never lets him get away with anything, but she's right, he should have been paying more attention to Will. She rants about how much their son is growing and changing and blurts, "If I was still your wife." Bill interrupts, "If you were still my wife." Katie warns him not to go there, "That's never happening again." Bill chuckles. At Forrester Creations, Thorne comes upon Steffi's meeting with Quinn, Maya, Brooke, and Hope, and explains Katie's with Will and won't make it in. Steffi invites him to take her place. She announces she wants to set a standard at Forrester Creations. Hope's line has inspired young women, but they have to do more. Brooke notes they're grateful to finally have Forrester back and to be free of Bill. Discussion ensues about empowering women. Quinn talks about the inequalities she faced when starting her own business. Steffi wants to keep moving forward. Everyone concurs, though Thorne asks her not to forget about the men's line and male customers. Steffi talks about how each of the women at the table have been inspirational. She wants the strong, accomplished women to be front and center doing blogs and podcasts. They'll also expand daycare. Steffi wants Kelly there seeing her hard at work. They're all behind her. Brooke recalls Stephanie being a pioneer in her own right, and notes she would be proud of her namesake continuing her legacy. After, Hope admires Steffi's initiative, and Steffi asks how she's feeling, before acknowledging their situation isn't easy. At Katie's place, Bill asks who her new guy is, just as Thorne arrives at the door. Bill intones, "You've got to be kidding me. That is what you're dating?" Katie heads upstairs to get Will. Bill wants to know what Thorne thinks he's doing. Thorne reminds him he doesn't get a say in who Katie dates. Bill will always look out for her and his son. Thorne knows he's been absent in Will's life and isn't a good example of a father. Bill warns him they come from different worlds and he shouldn't fly in his airspace. Thorne taunts that Bill's too self-absorbed to be a real dad and wonders if he'll spare Will the curse of being a spinster.